Hi everyone, this is DTM3DS. Today I'm going to show you how to install the Unity. First of all, you can go to my website or you can go to the Google to search for the Unity.com. And Unity.com is unity.com, okay? After you go to this website, and move your mouse over the developer tools, and then just move it over there and then press the download Unity. Press it and then you can go to the maybe accept the all cookies. It's okay, yeah. And then click the start here. And you can read the information, the terms or something like that. And then just press agree and download. And you will download the file. Is very small. You can click and open the file and just follow the procedure. And also you can, if you have time, just read the information, the license agreement. If no problem, just click agree. Okay, I just use the default path, so I just click OK. And after that, you just wait a few seconds, and we run the hubs. It is very convenient to use the hub to install any version in your Unity. And maybe you need to allow it to pass the firewall. And I use actually you can set this setting, and maybe I just use it now and press OK, yes. And also you need to read some click check it to agree the terms. And let me see, because I already have the account, so actually I don't need to create I already have this. If you are new to the Unity, you have to create your own account. You need to enter your username, email, and then set up your password according to the requirement. Okay, but I already have the email. I already have a Unity account, so I just click here. So I just type in my email account. After that, just sign in. And this one don't need, just you can just, I'm not sure whether you can skip this one. Maybe I just install the empty 3D games. I don't need to. You can try the template. You can try it. It's very funny. At least you know how to run the game and just test it. So there's 4 of them you can choose, and I can just because right now what you see is the Unity is already downloading. Okay, because maybe you need to wait a few seconds when it is downloading. So just wait for the installation. And I press the continuous button. Yeah, because you can download those micro game later on. I can show you later on. Okay, just wait for the installation. And if you have time, you just can watch the movie, and at least you have some ideas. What is it about? It's a game engine, okay, Unity.
it was not good.
It was so bad. It was just
and you can just close it again to see whether the download is finished or not. Okay, now you can launch it. Because we asked for launch a empty Unity, okay? So this is why right now it just start doing that. Okay, this is the interface of the Unity, and see this is the name. What you can see is the name, the project name actually is the project name, and the version they are using is 2200.3.18. okay, so first of all I just close it and do some setup over there. And as you see, after you install your Unity Hub, you will find your hub on your desktop. And also this is the Unity application. So you can just double click it and then you can reopen it again. But before we do that, before we do this step, I recommend to most of the time you just open the Unity Hub instead of the specific Unity version. Okay, for this maybe later. But I want you guys to check this one, because as you see, there's only one icon over there. So when you click to show the add module, you see that everything is empty except the WebGL build support, and I don't like that. I want to install my version I mostly use in the future Unity project. So if you guys want, you just follow me and then just do what I'm doing right now. So in the future, when you download my project, you can just go directly and have my version already. So I guess I want to install the 2000. I want to install this version, okay? First of all, I just install this version and show you how to do it. You just click the Unit Hub over there, and then you can choose you click this one. Make sure that you click the arrow and make sure the inside checkbox is checked already. So like this. And the iOS build support is for Macintosh, so I don't need to deal with it right now until I use my Macintosh to build my game in over there. And I also need the PC setup, also need the WebGL build setup to play the game on the Unity Pay website. And I need to check this for the Android setup, the IL2CPP, and they will use the Microsoft Visual Studio Committee 2019. It's okay, yeah. I need that to write my script, okay? So I think everything is okay, done. And then you just press install, and then they will show up another version, and then you see the a bar is a loading bar. Just wait until it finishes, And what you see is the LTS. I highly recommend people to use long-term support version, because it means that the Unity will support your version for quite a long time, so you don't need to worry about the bugs or something. They cannot fix it. So for your good help, it is very good to every time when you install your version or use the version for the publishing games, use the LTS. This is what I'm thinking. And when you go back there, let me just check something. For example, if you want, like what I did before, I just press the download achieve, and then you go to this website, right? Same as this one. What I'm going to do is, I just in the previous time, I just click this Unity Hub, right? Actually, when you see there's a download LTS, you can click this one and see what version is supposed to be on the LTS version. So for example, 2020.3.18, and let me see whether I can find my version. You can check it over there. Yeah. See, what is it? Yeah, this is my version. And you see the F after the figures 3, because it saw is final. It means final version. So this is what it means. So the version I'm just download over there is the same one, okay? Same one here. I just show you and make sure that you know what exactly what I'm meaning. So it's the same thing, okay? But I know that because I usually use this version, so I know exactly this is LTS. When I press that button, yeah, the over cannot go back again, or later version. Okay. So let me see when it finished, and then we can do simple setup, and then run the game and make sure that everything is working, and do some basic setup for the future project I'm using. Just give me a second, and then you see it is installing. For this one, if you have time, actually, you can do the same thing if you like. If you don't mind your PC storage, and because it's quite big the size, so it's up to you. But if you want, actually, you can do the same thing like this. Just make sure that the inside box is already checked like this, and here. I don't do it right now because I want to show the difference between them. Without the one we add some module over there, right? This is called module, and without they only have one module. It's called the WebGL build support. And I don't recommend you you upgrade to the demo Unity Hub. Just use this one, is okay. Especially you are making games, okay? Don't upgrade to the demo Unity Hub. Okay, as you see right now, because I already told you they are going to install the Visual Studio Community 2019. Just let them to do it, and this one is the Visual Studio is used for writing script. Okay, you have to, as a programmer, you have to use the script for most of the time. It's very convenient, and so this is why you have to learn it. The C# language, the programming language. So wait for them to maybe installation. So it still need to take some time. After you finish install the Visual Studio and the version 2020.3.3 F1, you see that there's some different, right? See, there's an icon, Android build support. It is used for build your game in your mobile, okay, Android mobile phone. And this one is for using the PC window to test it on your game, okay? Test your game on your window. And this one is used for the WebGL for the Unity Pay. And this one is used for Android build setup, okay? So after we finish that and make sure that everything is okay, and then you can just before that I can go back to the desktop, see something different. See this, you have one more icon here, the 3.3 version. So this is why I just said use the hub as usual, and then you can just change, increase or decrease your version. If you want to remove it, just click and install here, okay? So let's start a project, but before we press the new button, make sure that, because we have two versions already, make sure that we choose the version I'm using right now. After, for example, when you press this arrow button, choose the 3.3 and click it, and you see that right now the current version you are using is 3.3, okay? If you press the cancel, it go back to the beginning. If you click this one, you see there's some different, right? You see the version is 3.18. I just show you what is that, what exactly I'm meaning. So right now we are doing to set up my new project, and we click this one, new. And as I said, that there's many micro game. You can just click it and then create, and then you can pay, and you have like VR to mobile 2D, 3D, etc. Everything is over there. If you have time, just go there and check it. And what I'm doing is I'm most of the time because I mostly use to build a game for mobile, so I use URP. If you choose the high definition RP, it is used for PC game, and the URP is used for the console game, okay? I don't use 3D, but for 2D, if you want to make 2D games, use the 2D option. This one may be used for people show the tutorial, but for convenience, I mostly use this one, URP. So I create a path and then just make sure there's something going on the right place. I make a game, okay? Let me see, make a setup. So I do some setup here. And then you choose the select option, and then you create a name for the, for example, today I'm just set up a tutorial URP, okay? And press create, and then just wait for the just wait a second to open the project. Okay, so right now we are on this. This is the scene of the scene of the Unity, and this is the gameplay mode. So right now, when you see this logo, it means that we are in the universal render pipeline template. So actually, we can press the play button and just see what happened. So we see this is in the play mode already. So make sure that you turn it off, and then you see the console. Make sure there's no errors. So for me, every time when I start a project, I will cancel everything here. I will delete everything here. How to delete it? You just click this file folder and shift click this one, and then select all of them and press the delete button, and then everything is gone. We don't need that asset, okay? And we just want a clear scene for start when we are making a game. We don't use the old asset. Why I do that? Because there may be some bugs or whatever happens, so you just want to avoid it. So when we start every project, what we do is we clean everything in your asset, okay? Start a brand new project, and if you click the package manager, you have to do some setup. For example, you see that because right now we are open using the URP, so this is why we have this, and then you see the version 10.4.0, and then it check mark. It means that we already installed this version. And also we need to update the test match pool. In the future, we need to use it. So most of the time, when I start a fresh a project, I will do that things first. And also I need to, let me see this. Oh, we go to the Unity register. There's more option, and then because right now the visual effect graph is very useful. On my project I have those things, so I will click it. It is up to you, but for my own purpose, I will do that first before I working on my project. For me, this is like a basic requirement before for set up my project. Okay. I think there's some more thing for the 2D spy. Even though we are using the 3D, maybe we are doing the 3D games, but you still need the 2D sprite. So in the future, you know why I need that, okay? But just do that, it's okay. I think everything is okay, yeah. For the specific things, I will explain it later on. And also we need the post processing. We need that also. So we just click it. Maybe you will think that if I install so many things, the project will be very big, right? But it's okay. because for your convenience, I usually just install everything I need at first, and then later on I don't need to worry about is there any error coming up or something when I install in the later time. So for the single machine, it's very useful, so I just install as well. So I think it's okay, right? Everything is okay. Right now, this project is not using the new input system, because how come I don't use the new input system? Because for the Photon, for the multiplayer, you cannot use the new input system for your multiplayer games if you are using the Photon networking, okay? So in the future, I show you why and for more detail. But so at this moment, in most of the time, my project is only use the old input system. But for some tutorial, I will show you how to use the new input system. But make sure that if you are doing the multiplayer games on your Photon, like Photon Pond 2, and you are not allowed to use the new input system. So I just emphasize it first, so make sure that you know ahead, okay? And then let me see anything else I need to. So I just click new scene. I pressed the wrong button. Just make sure that I create everything, and then in the build setting I delete or remove it over there. Just make it clear. And right now I can build a simple example over there to test it. This is like my template, empty template for my URP scene, okay? So let me see what scene name, and I can just create a scene name. For example, if you want to save it, you can just save as, and then go to the scene over there. And you are not allowed to save outside the asset. You have to save any folder inside the asset, okay, like this. But you cannot save it here or anywhere outside the asset. For example, you're only allowed to save it inside the asset. So I save it in the scenes folder. I call it URP template, just as an example. Tutorial 1. Okay, and then you see that after you change the scene name, you save your scene name, your scene name is already changed here. If you press the Ctrl S to save it, it doesn't happen any. But if you create a new game object like me, like what I'm doing, for example, I create a plane here, and then you can have a plane here. When you create something or do some action over the interface, in here we call hierarchy. In here we call scene, game, inspector. This is Gizmo, and this is the project. This is console. So I put it here. How to put it here? You press the button and hold the mouse button, left mouse button, and move it over there and insert here, okay? And then clear everything. One more thing I want to say is for example, I Ctrl S to save it. For example, I save it. You see the marker is disappear. If you do something over there, for example, I create a cube. You see this symbol size appear again. Okay, because it means that this hierarchy is not safe. It means the scenes is not safe. So you have to pass save again, Control S to save again. Okay, so let me see. There's a box here. You pass the control. If you are using the PC, pass the Control Shift button. You will see there's a changing over the scene. You move the mouse button over there, and then the cube will move along the plane. Okay, so you don't need to move it like that. So you can just press Control Shift, and you can move on the plane, and very accurate. Okay, so when you press the play button, you see this is my game scene, and you see the console, everything is okay. There's no bugs, no error. And one more thing maybe I show you is maybe just do a simple script to test the console. So let me, I usually move the bar over there, so you can just see the file name instead of the, but you can adjust. It's up to you if you want. Okay, so in the asset, I right click and create a folder called script, because I want to write a script over there to test the Visual Studio we just install. So we create a Visual Studio, so test 01, and then you just double click to open the. If you double click, they will prompt you, but maybe before we do that, we can, I want to change some setting over there. Let me see, where is it? Go to the project setting, and no, not the project setting. Go to the external tools. Okay, go to the external tools, and it's supposed you can. Why there's the browser? Okay, so we do it again. We just double click it and use it to open it. Open the Visual Studio. Oh, it said that you have to restart the PC. So we restart the PC. Give me a second. Okay, I'll restart my PC. So we go back to the Unity Hub and then click the project we just create before. So click it, and then we can just wait for them to compile something, import the project. So we double click the not double click, we just go to the before we told you to go to the preference, go to the external tools and click the, after we restart, now we have the option, right? So we just choose the Visual Studio Community 2019 and choose this one, and then close it, and then just press double click the, and then it will directly, because it already set up the link, but you still need to sign in. You have to create your you can just create your, this is better to create a account for Visual Studio. Yeah, if you see this one, you better to create one. I already have my account over there, so I just sign in. Okay, after you sign in, you can wait. Okay, accept this. So you see there's nothing. Just let me see. Go back to the, you just double click to open it once again, and then now bingo, you can, and press your control button and move your mouse wheel, then you can just scroll it up and down. Then you can adjust the size of the wording. So over there, maybe we try to do something cooking, like for example, game object, because we have a keep, right? So just write something like that. Maybe we use this one. It's okay. So we just ignore this, and we can just test it like this, and then write something like this. When we pass the spacebar, the script will disappear after 2 seconds. Okay, so go back to the Unity, and you see nothing, right? Because we didn't put our script over the script, and we just move the cup to here, and then save it again and press the play button. And when you press spacebar 1, 2, the script, the clip is disappear. Okay, so something like that. If you try again, you can, like, for example, you want to change the time for the disappear, you can, like, the time maybe 2 seconds or 5 seconds, then you can change it. Go back here and then change 5 seconds. You can adjust the time, for example 6 seconds, and Control S, save it and play the game again. After you pass the spacebar and count down 6 seconds, it will disappear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, disappear, right? Something like that. So everything is okay. There's no error, and this video will stop here, and I show you the basic setup for the Unity. So in the future, I will show you how to make the games and write some code and do everything we want. Okay, so see you in the next video. And if you like this video, please give me a like, share this video, and give me a subscribe, press the subscribe button, and I will be appreciated. Thanks for your support, and I will see you in the next video. This channel is DTM 3DS. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.